welcome back. Back rolling with the combine. We finished combining beans this evening. In fact, what we did, I started this field, got it opened up, and then my brother hopped in, ran the combine for a while, and I hopped in the R52 with the bean head to finish up the soybeans. And so we were both rolling along for a while, and I had been running for probably about 45 minutes. He called me on the two-way radio and said that the machine just stopped. The corn head and the machine itself, everything just stopped. Of course, I mean the motor and that kind of stuff was running, and so we did a quick switch. He jumped in the R52, and I ran down and checked this thing here out. I thought it might have been a blown fuse. No, right down here in this fuse panel, the fuse was good, and so I took it back up the shed. That because it's been pretty windy today, and so that way I can work inside out of all the wind. That you're not getting a bunch of dirt and dust being blowed right in your face. And got my voltmeter out and started checking here and checking there. I checked down the left-hand side where the big clutch armature is. That when you take and you hit the clutch button right here, it's basically electromagnet. The electric kicks in, it snaps it together. And I had power to it, full 12 volt. And anyway, so I happened to look at it on the back side of wiring a metal bracket, and sure enough, the wire, the positive and negative wire that go from the brush, it's like basically like what an alternator has in the side of it. It's got brushes, and of course the brush head that don't turn, and then you have the part inside of it that turns, and that's how your power gets transferred from that head to the clutch armature inside. And then there's wires that go from that on into the armature. Well, the positive wire happened to somehow got out and get rubbed and got cut in two against a belt idler. And that belt idler is actually the tensioner that keeps the belt tight for the unload auger, when you put the unload auger to unload the hopper. And so got that spliced back together, and we're back going again. And so just as I was leaving the farm and got pulled back out of the shed and everything, my brother got the soybeans finished up. And so the soybeans for 2022 are over, thankfully. And now we can just concentrate on corn. Still having a few hiccups with the dryer though. I think on my last video I was talking about getting it to unload faster. I put that 4-inch pulley onto the motor, and yes, now I can get it to unload in roughly about 8 minutes. Well, 8 to 9 minutes, give or take a little bit. But we're having trouble when it dries, cools, and then the fans turn off to automatically trip over to unload the dryer. Within about 30 seconds, the load wants to kick in, start dumping wet corn back in on top of it. And the odd thing is, there's a delay timer for that load, and we have that delay timer at 10 minutes. And so far we can't figure out why it's kicking on in about 30 seconds. In fact, even the guy from the company that put the drying system in, he was out. He can't figure it out. He called GSI. They don't know what's going on. And so it makes it bad. We got to kind of babysit the thing. That way it can empty out that batch completely before it goes, and then we got to manually turn it to reload the dryer. Because we don't, as the dry corn's going out, you don't want kicking in and dumping a bunch of wet corn all on top of that. And so Dad shot a text that guy, and so hopefully find out something. But yeah, it's kind of odd though. We got that delay timer set for 10 minutes and it still don't want to delay. We got the grain cart loaded with soybeans right now, and so that's why it's not out here running with me. It's kind of slowing me down a little bit. So I gotta make around, and well, the tandem's about full, and Dad's soon gonna be heading down this way with the semi. To get this field done by here through the next couple hours. Now that I hit that point right there, in fact, as you come across, it's kind of triangular shaped. Every row gets shorter, or actually every pass gets shorter. Yeah, Dad, you got your radio turned on? I just made that round. I'm getting ready to top the tandem off, so you can go ahead and head on down here with the semi.
Okay, I'm just dumping in the truck.
All right. Gotta watch, don't take and run that tandem over. Okay, I'm not lined up just right to it. There we go. It can probably hold about another 50 bushel, I'm guessing, give or take some. So far the corn's been pretty dry, running right around about anywhere from, I think 16.8 was about the lowest we had last night, up to maybe 18. Okay, well, that's got that. He'll be heading down this way with the semi. And that'll have that. Well, hey, tell you what, I'm not going to sit here and keep rattling on all evening. And so I figured I'd just grab a quick video of what's happening. And like I say, we got the beans all done. And so now we can concentrate on corn. And hopefully they can figure out something as to what's going on with that dryer. So take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.